Right. Hi guys, how we doing? It's time for me to be on the community farm, Fresh Stash. Times for anybody with community approval can come join me, no problem. There's not many jobs to do on our farm, but there is a shitload of contracts. So anybody with contract cards through Streamloots, today will be your day. Right, let's get underway. Yeah, I'm not going to do the wheel cam because I'm not fully dressed. It's boiling here, so as you can see, we're set up to do a bit of weeding. We are listening to a 90s country playlist through Amazon Music. Yeah, so let's get underway. So we had a load of weeds to get rid of on here. There were medium weeds, so I thought I'd herbicide them instead of rowing them. Gets rid of them nice and quickly, and then, like I say, we've got a load of contracts that we can do. Oh crap! Come on, go wider. Go. Just think, guys and girls, in 3 days' time, if we play this, we may have precision farming in, and that's going to make a lot of difference. All this spray that we're using now, obviously with weeding, there's probably no saving. You'll have to spray the whole field anyway. But with fertilization, if you've kind of already fertilized it and stuff, then yeah, there will be a lot of savings going on. Nuts, how we doing? So guys, we're on the community farm of Fresh Stash, and yeah, you've got a community approval. You can come join me. If not, you can ask for it. Just join the SOAG Discord, go into the farming section and ask for permissions. Mr. H is currently busy, because he normally does all the improving. But as soon as he's done on Diggy Diggy Ho today, he'll get onto it. There is another farm as well, which you can go and join, but you will need to be on PC. You will need at least 32 gigs of RAM because it's a times 16 map, and that's what it requires to even run it, which is why I'm not streaming from it. Because with all the stream stuff and needing 32 gigs to run the map only, yeah, that's my RAM gone. So guys, we're just going to do this bit of weeding, and then we're moving on to contracts. We just need to check the map for the rice fields at the top to make sure they don't need any water. This won't take too long at all. I don't know where to find how to reload this. Maybe there's some more herbicide at Three Tits. Maybe there's some at the shop. We should have to look. But hey, how we doing? So today, guys, you would have a chance to play some of your Streamloots cards for contracts. because we will certainly be getting on with some today. It's Monday, people, so if you're going to buy Stream Leaks cards, I advise you to do it tomorrow. Not sure what we were playing tomorrow, actually. I want to play SnowRunner again, because we are getting closer and closer and closer to the release of Roadcraft. And yeah, I think we've got 15 things to do, plus put all the trailers away on Austria, and then we're on the final map. And like I say, we've got 5 days before Roadcraft drops. So you might see a lot of SnowRunner. I mean, I have started about 30 minutes early, so compared to the scheduled time on YouTube. But at least we get this over and done with. We can move on to contracts. Right. That's them weeds taken care of. We just need to find where to refill this now. I'm thinking 3 tits, but I'm not quite sure if that's where to refill it. There may be some herbicide back up at the shop, so we may have to go up there. What we'll do, or what I'll do, is just check it. Check the shop before I go up there. But we'll check 3 tits first. Maybe there's some made already. I think these go fertilizer, lime, liquid fertilizer. So we'll just check over here, see if we got any in here. I'm taking that as a no. Right, so we need to go over the shop then and see if there's any outside the shop. But no, we won't go over the shop yet. Let's turn that off a second. And we'll go over the shop and just see if there's any outside. There are some things up here. I think this thing has to go up the top farm. Pellet tanks. Oh, herbicide, herbicide, herbicide. Ah, so there is herbicide up here. So what's this over here? Oh, that's wrap, okay. Let's jump back in this then and take it up the shop. So it's out the top. Second right, and then right again. Right, let's go get some herbicide, and then we'll take this back, and then we'll be good to do some contracts. think the way we got that much herbicide up the shot was every time we kind of did a spraying job for herbicide, we were borrowing equipment, and every time we emptied out the herbicide, and then next time we used it, we just obviously filled up again and then dropped it off so that we had less tanks there. Right, so it's second right and then first right. The one. And two. It's the next turn coming up, and the shop should be just over yonder. Right, we should be coming up to the shop now. Well, the shop turn at least. And we'll take this back to the farm, put it away, and then it'll be contract time, peoples. But if you're lurking away and you've got those Streamloots cards for contracts, time for you to ask to play one. See what's there, of course. Oh, there we go. Right, let's take the back to the farm. Oh, that'd be a post. So it's to the end left. Go to the second junction, left again, and then we should pass the farm. Saving lag, this is. Because we're on a server, guys, when it saves, it has to upload to the server automatically, and that's what the jerkiness is every like quarter hour power. Just something that you got to put up with. I mean, sometimes if you're on a smaller farm, it won't do it at all, but we're on a 4 times, so does it a little bit. So this was in one of the sheds down the bottom half of the farm. Like I say, I think we're on the contracts then. I just had to double check the rice paddies at the top. I don't know if Mr. H had a chance to come on lately. I don't know how many people have been on lately. Yeah. Right, I don't think we need to refill. I mean, I might refill this a few just so that it's full. There's fuel down the bottom as well, so. Theory. Yo. And we'll park her up. Right. If anybody has any Streamloots cards, now's the time to play them. If you want to look at the, you want to look at the thing. I mean, there's a sheet ton of chopping wood down. Do I have a choppy? I mean, if I had a load of time, what I would do probably is mince these trees up, because obviously the chips would be worth something. But yeah, do I have a thing? Yes, I do. We might do some of these then, just to get rid of a few. Let's accept that one. So 94. Okay, there's 3 there straight away. Boosh. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fuck me, man. I think we found them all straight away. I get used to this. Jeez, imagine how sport we are here. Holy hell. Remember when we were trying to look through freaking wood for these trees on Mapo and Riverview? Easy to find. La, 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 la. Like I say, if I had time today, literally I would do loads of these, and because there's loads to do, and literally chip all the trees up. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier if you've got the big chipping machine with the crane. Just basically you chop the tree down manually, grab it over the crane and stick it in the chipper. Massively easy. Done. That was almost too easy. There's a few harder places. I mean, that looks like it could be an easy place. Yeah, 172. We'll go there. Right, you've done that. Right, we can. Sorry, Tab, but I can't do that and do that, do that, and do that. That open. Just say there she is. Hey, Chris. I know you and Starry are well because I heard you both on Tav Stream. And I know the little Lynn's well because you can hear her as well. GG's, guys. This is a lot easier on this map to do than rather than on Roy's map. Holy shit. These are really easy to find. She's got a lot of energy. I'm not going to do a lot of these guys, so these wood ones. It was just to get rid of them, to be honest. What we do need to do is what we were just cycling through there. So there's a load of rice fields up here, and what we need to do is just check and see if they need water. Turn fertilizing off. I think that means they are watered. I think we should check. We only need to check one, it's fine. And so we'll just check one. Where is the thingamajiggy? Where are you? Oh, you're up that end. Okay. Can't sit still. Yeah, our lad was like that when he was young. Literally couldn't sit still for more than... Even if he was playing on his PlayStation, still couldn't fucking sit still. To be honest, this looks like it's almost fucking ready to rumble. Yeah, these look like they're almost ready to rumble. Like, give these another month or so, they're probably ready to go. Anyways, contracts. Wow, there's a lot. Look at the hoeing contracts, holy shit. I think we should get the hoe out and do some hoeing contracts unless you guys have got any Stream Leaks cards to play. Or wood transport contract. Holy shit. I think I'll do the hoeing ones, they're a lot easier. And maybe we can do some of these weeding ones with the hoe. Because it does do small to medium weeds. So let's travel back. We don't need that to do hoeing with. We don't need that. Yeah, just a challenger or two, so we just need to find the hoe. There's the hoe there. And we'll do some hoeing. Hoeing's always good, especially if it's contracted as well. it means when the stuff grows on the field, it won't be covered in weeds, which means there'll be a lot more of it. Do you know this playlist is supposed to be 90s country? I know, right? This one's Bon Jovi country. Right. Is there any nearby me? What's that? 119. 119? Oh, it's way over there. 190. Down there. 23. 23 is quite close. We'll have that. No, not no. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. That's not a hoeing. That's a harvesting. What's the twat? That's at the top. That's at the top. Left. 158. We'll have that. $160. Don't know where that is on the map. 108's at the top. We'll have to just check after each one, but I shouldn't have took that because we don't. Do we have anything that can do that? Bottom? Don't know. I don't know if one of those new ones can do that. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, and we're going 185, which is down the bottom to the left. While we're doing the hoeing, guys, we'll just check to see if one of those one of the cheaty harvesters can do cotton. I'm sure they can. Either the rotor or the other one. I think one's this way. I think it's just the other side of this crossroads, this one we got a hoe. I'm going to leave the hoe on here because obviously, yeah, I want to get rid of that cotton contract. I just need to find... Are we going the right way? Oh, it's... Yeah, okay, it's down there. Right. The reason I chose this tractor is because it's a dual track, which I quite like these. One of my favourite tractors for heavy equipment in the game is dual track, which is the Fendt Fendt 1100. It's a beast. I mean, it's not obviously it's not got the power of the quad tracks, but you know it's up there with them. I think 620 something like that horsepower, whereas the quad tracks can go up to I think 700. And guys, top of your screen is the Stream Loots discounts packs, not packs but discount codes. Okay, so they still not fixed this, where you go into a hoeing and there's nothing near the hoe. So what we'll do anyways, this will turn pretty tight, so that'll do. Why haven't we got the bar there for the, for these? Oh, it's 158. I'm on 158. We've got no field data. Oh, now we got field data. What a dope. What a dope. Mm-hmm. Because soon have the tow down. that might be a thing. Matt, remember to put the tow down. What we'll do is we'll go up to that corner over there again before we start doing anything else. Because obviously we missed the half the line where we didn't have the tool down. I mean, normally what I do if I was on my own farm, I do the and I had multiple jobs to do, is I would do this bit and then I'd do the headland, and then I'd let the AI do the rest. But because this is a community farm, we don't do that on the community farm. If we pick a contract, we do it. Okay. Right, so we'll know which lines we've done and which lines we haven't done because they'll be greyed out and not orange when we go over them. And when we obviously after we've done this, like I say, they'll be darker grey, the ones we've done compared to the white lines which will be there for the ones we haven't. Games and Geekery, how you doing? You're awake. that's something, dude, isn't it? That's something. At the moment, I'm just trying to get out from behind the tree. Yeah, I'm alright. We just took a contract where I don't know whether we got the ability to do it or not, but we'll soon find out. Yeah. So after we've done this contract, we'll leave this stuff out because there is a lot more hoeing contracts to do. And unless anybody puts a job card in, you know, we'll keep doing them. Hoeing and weeding. Oh, not that one, not that one, not that one. We want that one. That's what I want, that one there. Thought the dog was around me then. We'll listen to 90s, mainly 90s country playlists from Amazon Music. Well, you guys on Twitch are. You guys on YouTube, of course, are listening to me and the machinery. Ducky, how you doing, lady? Pardon? What? Really? Wow. Getting there slowly? You're not recovered yet, lady? From your mammoth month? Still can't sit in your chair for more than an hour at the moment? Oh, that's a shame. I mean, you did do some long hours. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe, I don't know, looking back, maybe you could have done more days, but less hours sort of thing. You know, so just stuck to like 2.5, 3 hour days, but done more of them. Which would have obviously kept you out of the chair a little bit more. But obviously that's something to think about if you do it again. Fell over a wall into some bushes. Jeez. Paige didn't go, oops, sorry. He's like, no, I would have battered him if he did. Alexa, view front door.
Okay.
There's nobody outside, dog. Don't even bother. Alexa, hide front door. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, the other day I had major brain fog. Alexa, hide front door. Hide front door. Do as you're told. I swear sometimes Alexa suffers from PMT. Absolutely swear to God. Alexa, home. Home. Who's your toad? Yeah, I'm okay. Like I say, the other day I had major brain fog. I mean, literally, somebody wrote something on the SR chat. I mean, one of the admin guys wrote something on the chat, and I was like, I don't get what you're saying. In my brain, I was like, I don't get what you're saying. And I literally had to ask a question, which, and they were like, it's in the fucking thing, what they said. And I'm like, really? You sure? And I literally put a question in. It was like, what the fuck? And after now I think about it now, I'm thinking properly this morning. It was like, what the fuck was I thinking of? I just couldn't read the sentence for what it was saying. Because it started off is, we give you permissions with something that we're about to tell you can or cannot do. And my brain was like, okay, so you give us permissions. What are you giving us permissions for? And then it obviously they go on to tell you what the permission's for and what they want us to do or not do. And my brain couldn't get it that they gave us the permissions to do something that they then told us that what it was for. You know. And it's like I said to Windy, I was like, If they'd have wrote it the other way round, my brain would have got it straight away. You know, if they would have wrote kind of what they wanted us to do and then gone, if you've already done this, then it's fine, my brain would have got it straight away. It's because, I don't know, just because they kind of gave us permissions for nothing before they told us what they were giving us permissions for. I don't know whether you get that or whether I just confused the fuck out of you, but yeah. And now I know how drain of dirt and feels. Right, let's there we go. Now you know how I feel on a daily basis. I hate that brain fog that comes with Pod Manager, yeah. Literally, I read it 10 times. I absolutely read the sentence 10 times. And I read it wrong 10 times. And it wasn't until they went, Matt, slow down, read it again, that I actually got it. And Chucky, you're a beautiful lady. Don't be afraid of using that camera again. Contract finished. Yay. Right, we're not going to put this away. We're going to use this again. I just want to know if any of the cheaty harvesters that we got can do cotton. I think it was cotton, wasn't it? Yeah, cotton. In fact, I'm just going to leave this at the side of the road. You might. Do it as a redeem. To start off with, you could do it as a redeem, couldn't you? You know? Show camera for 5 minutes. For, I don't know, 5,000 channel points or something. And obviously that'll get you used to having it there. What I want to know is, does these harvesters do freaking cotton? Otherwise, I'm pretty much fucked. I just took a cotton harvest. What is it? It's a forage wagon. Forage. I know forage wagons don't normally do cotton, but this one might. I don't know what the symbol is for cotton. What's the symbol for cotton? I don't know. I don't know if it was there or not. Oh, cotton's like that. Okay, cool. I don't see it. No, it doesn't do cotton. Do we have... Oh, with the line caller. No. Yes, it doesn't do cotton. Right. How about the ropers? We've got the ropers as well, haven't we? Where would they be? I'm guessing in here? No, not that one. There we go. No, that doesn't do fucking cotton either. I'm doing alright. Yeah, that doesn't do cotton either. I'm gonna have to delete the freaking thing. I'm gonna have to delete the contract. That's a shame. It's only $4 anyway. It might come back. Anyways. I'm doing all right. Right, 108, that's at the top. 133. 133. Is that anywhere near me? 133? That's 133 is over here. Yeah, it's quite close. Come on, where are you? There you are. I think 133 straight across. Double check. Double check. That's the wrong way, Matt. Turn around and go diagonally down the other way. This is LA. Right, we found 134, 132. Right, gotta get going. Hope you have a great stream. Becky, you be well, lady. Turn down the next alleyway. And it's just the other side. Oh, car. I'm looking at the map. All I wanna do is have some fun. Right, there should be a laneway about here, and there is. Right, make sure it's down this time, Matt. There we go. Forward and turn that on. Boosh, where we go. At least we got some weeds to actually get out of the way on this one. The other one, there was nothing. At least we can see where we're going. We can almost do this one freehand. Don't forget, guys, if you've got those Streamleaks cards for jobs in Farm Sim, you can ask to see the job menu. And yeah, I mean, this job will only take me 15 minutes to do. Plenty of time. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, for somebody that's never played Farm Sim before, like my other app who wants to get into it, you know, at first, if you've got a field like this, I would say try it freehand straight away. But once you get used to, like, once you can do it freehand, then obviously make use of the tools that you have in front of you, like the in-game GPS, like I'm using now. Yes, that's got me on the grass by about 2 foot, which obviously is going to make it slightly slower, but You know, it does do it in accordance to how, you know, it's obviously it's calculated the fastest route to do the field, and optimized it so you know you do it as fast as you can do it. Whereas once you're actually used to like doing it manually and you can do it manually, then obviously use the GPS, the cruise control, and you can almost you can almost do it without looking at it. And just like now, I can do it without looking. I can concentrate on the chat, so I can chat with everybody and answer questions, and well, to the best of my ability anyway. Because farming's kind of like my weaker point. You know, for people to ask questions about American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, Snow Runner, and a lot of the other games that I play, I can basically answer them no problem. But there's some questions with this for Farming Sim. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Might get on the way back. It's gotta be a whole time. Yeah, well, listen to my own playlist, guys, because I wasn't a presenter on Simulator Radio, and sometimes Simulator Radio goes, when the autos are on, goes a bit skewy. If you listen to Simulator Radio enough, you know exactly what I mean. Beautiful. That's a beautiful switch. There's also tools like VCA, which is going to be coming out soon, and it's already out at the moment. Enhanced vehicle mod, which if you know how to program quite right, you can have it do the field for you, and all you got to do is sit in the tractor. And a lot of these tools didn't used to be on console, but now they are. As long as they're in the mod hub, you guys on console can use them. So if they come from external sources like King's Mods and other places, then no, you won't be able to use them. But if they're in the game in mod hub, then yes you can, because obviously this game is now next generation console. You know, so people on Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5, you can play the game along with your PC brethren in Farm Sim. You just can't use any other external mods that they can use, or PC players can use. Because there's a couple of places on PC where you can buy the game. Obviously, Steam is probably the most obvious one, or direct from who makes it, which is Giants. And I am a Giants partner, so if you want to get it directly from Giants, please use my partner code MADMAT at checkout. I get nothing from it. You get nothing off from it. But if so many of you purchase from the Giants site, I get early access on certain stuff. Oop. And the more you go up the ranking on kind of sales, the more you get privilege too. So yeah, if I'd say made it to bronze partner, I'd get early access on stuff that's coming out like 3 or 4 days before, and stuff. Tell you what though, guys, it's not as warm today as it has been nearly the whole weekend. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, there's a lot of clouds overhead. I've just put the thing on because I was warm. I've just turned my fan off because I'm freezing. Don't forget, guys, if you want to make this stream interesting or more interesting, there is mini games that you can play. First one is exclamation slots and a Lumia point value between 50 and 50,000. That's game one. If you want to find out how many Lumia points you have, exclamation points in chat. You can also do exclamation roulette, you bet, and the Lumia points you want to bet with. You can also do exclamation duel in chat if you want to duel another player for their Lumia points. That'll work too. Or the fourth one is exclamation gamble. You can do that and again use a Lumia point value, not a percentage. And again, if you want to make the stream even funnier, you can go to Streamloots, and there's my link to my page. Go there and buy packs, and yeah, you can play them at certain times, and yeah, get me to do stuff and do certain jobs within reason. For the FS25 job cards, ask to see the menu first. Because I've given so many away that if you play them out of turn, they are not refunded. Oh. Maybe I should have done a second headland, give myself room to turn. Bear that in mind for the next one. Unless you guys choose for me to go to a something house. Turned you off. This feels bigger than I thought. It shouldn't take us too long though, another 10 minutes, and we'll have this field licked. Do. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. It seemed alright by dawn's early light when she took a little worried and weak. Tell you what I'll do after the chat. Chocolate. And that hurt my freaking arm and shoulder by leaning back there. Oh, wow. That hurt. That hurt that much, I can't even freaking... Well, I got pins and needles going through my hand now. Don't know why I feel peckish. I had what time to eat? 11 o'clock. Oh, that's 3 hours. We missed one weed. It won't do much. With the tree that close, let's do it this way. Boom. Got it again. You like a good quality street. Cool. Change some music. That'll do. In fact, no, that won't do. Ow. This'll do. So guys, this is not my farm, it's the community farm. I do this one at least once a week. I also do my own farm as well. I've currently got 2 farms, one on Maple, one on Michigan. When the wife's able to do some of Michigan, we'll get us started on learning the basics of what goes on. Yeah. So it's come up contract done. So I could get out of this now. In fact, I will. And yeah, what'll happen is once I've taken it, it will just disappear. Right, so if you've got any Stream Loots cards for jobs, guys, now's the time to say, can I have a look at the things and play them? Because obviously the contract's finished. In fact, we will go do something else, just so that, you know, you guys don't get bored with it. We'll go take this back to the farm. Am I traveling in the right direction? Yes, it's north. We might be able to scoot up the line of one of the other fields. Make it a little quicker. Yeah. As you can gather, guys, we don't play with crop destruction on a lot of our community farms. Otherwise, we would have a lot of destructed destruction on them. I'm going to leave the hull on this. I'm just going to back it in, and then we'll pick another contract to do. Out of you guys in the chats, what would you like to see? Wood cutting, wood transport, what takes your fancy? Some harvesting. I know the track is a little bit dusty, guys, but there's a lot of hoeing contracts left to do. That's why I'm just going to leave it where it is. Right. So we've got a lot of cultivating contracts. They're very similar to what we were doing, so I don't really want to do them. Deadwood contracts, they're just chop down trees. I can do these for probably very, very easy, knock down a few of them. Harvesting contracts, so we've got some kind of grain harvest, root crop harvest, which we can do with our harvesters. They'll do them a lot quicker. Another root crop harvest, another root crop harvest, a grain harvest. I can't say because this writing's on the way. think I might switch this right and up the top, although obviously this is up here. And maybe put this down here, but at least you'll be able to see all that. Some more hoeing, got some sowing, weeding, which basically can be done with a hoe, or wood transport. Now, what I normally do with these wood transports is I find one with a decent vehicle, so kind of this one, and then I do quite a lot of them. Which one's that? That's up in the corner, 201. Oh, that's yours. 203. That's again up. See, I picked one of these two, 201, 203, because they both got a decent truck and trailer. And then I do most of these because once you've got the vehicle, you can just take the next one. As long as you don't put the contract back in, you keep the vehicle. In fact, a lot of these are truck. Slightly worried about the different times on them, but there's obviously 24 hours on them. Still, so let's borrow the equipment on that one. And what was that, 201? So here we are. There we go, we got it. Let's go! I know the pickup points over to our right at the moment. Right up in the top corner, so. Find the animation of the steering wheel in this game is slightly behind what I'm actually doing. When I say slightly behind, maybe maybe a whole second before the one in the truck actually moves compared to what I'm doing. I think I found my way to the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. So we'll have to manually load the logs. It's part of the fun on these wood transport contracts. So it's all about positioning of your truck, and with these truck and trailer ones, we should be able to fit all the logs on in one trip. If you can't, the thing is that you probably put them wrong, and you've just slung them in. So if you're packing logs in there like this, obviously you're going to fit less in. So yeah, try and fit them log. I mean, you should be able to fit like 4 across. With me driving all this way, guys, you can see how big this map actually is now. And if you want to, if you're into logging, there's a mass of logs and space for you to do. You know, you could just pick one or two of these areas at the top and make yourself a great logging area. You know, just have one bit for your log processing plants and stuff, and then the other bit for planting and stuff. Oh, this should fit around there. That's strange. About halfway down is about perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so we want to unpack the crane. On switch. Why are you not unpacking? There we go. Now you're unpacking. Good. Right, we should just change views because I like using the crane view. And switch to my crane controls on my Stream Deck. I say on my Stream Deck, but I've also got crane controls on my Farm Sim stick. But some of them are on my Stream Deck. And it makes operating this a heck of a lot easier. Oh, we got a 4B. You're close to the trailer. We'll just whack you in the trailer. Like I say, if you better. Just take a little bit of care where you're dropping them to. You'll fit. Oh, hello. You'll fit more on. Oh, another 4B. I'll do. Come on, open up. The reason why I'm opening them all the way and closing them all the way, guys, is because sometimes when you let them go, the forks don't come out equal on either side, and I find it easier if you do keep them kind of even. Getting good at these with 4Bs. Actually come out pretty even, but we got a sticky up one. So we'll just try and pat that down. We'll probably be able to fit another 4 on that one anyways. That'll do on there. So what we'll do now is just quickly switch tools to the back. Put the belts on. Push back to the front for when I'm ready to do that. Back to my crane controls and everything else on the front. What we do with the front ones is slightly different. So what we want to do is bring them up close to a can to me so that they're not leaning on the thing. And then when we got them in between the forks, what we want to do is just kind of bash them up against the head and see if we can get them level. No, we can't get them level, so open. There we go. I was hoping that they drop in kind of levelish, but that'll do. May have to move forward a little bit in a minute. You can see what we're doing there. Okay. I'll do that. Another uneven stack. Well, no, don't want to do that. Oh well. Never mind. It was an uneven set anyway. Oh, might not be able to get this one because it might be a little close to the truck. Yep, we got her. That last one. Which we kind of can't see until we go like that. Yep, we got it. Oh. You got it over the top. Let's switch camera again. Ooh. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. There we go. Right. Open 2. Put the belts on. Pack you away. Switch the cameras. And sawmill time. Now after this drop's done, if I wanted to do another one, I can just need to take the job, but not put this one back in. So I use this truck again, and I can use this truck for contracted log transport as many times as I want. And sometimes you can put two contracts together, which was what I was talking about earlier with those two ones that just required a single truck, not a trailer, down the other side. You know, you could probably do both of them jobs in one pickup. Now, what I did find when we get to the end of this road, I did find I have found a shortcut over to the sawmill. Does require going through a few fields, but the last shortcut I found actually we're not going through fields. We're going to using dirt tracks. Ow. Yeah. So, straight over out of here, straight onto the dirt track. Boosh. I think we're going over that way. Yeah, we go that way. We take the left. So I'm trying to remember the way as we go without looking at the map, which is kind of dangerous. Right, so we're over there. We've got to go to. We want to head down this way because, in fact, I want to head down that way. So yeah, we really should have turned right and then a left. That was almost right. So right here, and then take the next road on the left. Sorry, next road on the right. That don't impress me much. Rocket Cat, how you doing? Okay, so it's turn right here, down to the sawmill. So as you can see, guys, there is lots of room on this map if you're into logging. You know, all you need to do is buy the piece of land, get your equipment in there, and start knocking it down. And then, you know, get rid of the stumps, replant your logs 3 years later. Bosh, off you go, redo it again. Money, money, money. How am I? I'm doing good. Good. So within this, you will have to go to the exclamation mark and sell. Get rid of them, and bosh, they're gone. Right, question is, guys, do we do another log transport or do we get rid of it? If we do another log transport, see, I can keep the truck. If not, you know, obviously I'm going to cash it in. What are we thinking? And if we do another log contract, I'm thinking about taking these two down here. So if I just quickly show you, yeah, so there's one at So it'd be these two. Well, this one here is for definite. Yeah, 112, 114. So one below and one above. But I should be able to get both of these on the same truck and straight back in. In fact, I'm going to do them anyway. So that one and that one. So I'm not going to turn the contract in that I've just done, because otherwise the equipment will disappear. And I don't want equipment to disappear, I want to keep it. What we will do is say belts off. Go to the back, belts off. Back to the front, because I want to use the crane, obviously. So I know there's one above me, but I'm not going to go to that one first. I'm going to go to one below me first. Why? Because it's further away. And if I need to reload the truck, because there's slightly too many logs, then I won't be too far away. Right, then we need to take a walk on the wild side in a minute. Right, there we go. So what we'll do, guys, I'll park slightly past these ones, and same sort of situation again. I'll load the back first, and then we'll put the straps on, and yeah. And we'll go up to see how many on the second drop, and we can pick them up like we did before, getting 4 at once. That'd be freaking ideal. How many are we getting? 3? Oh, that'll do. Oh, no, don't catch them like that. That'll do. Oh, 2s this time. Not lucky enough to get 4s again. And also, guys, what this also does, because I'm reusing the machinery that I borrowed from the other contract, it's not costing me any extra. You know, I'm doing this contract, you know, borrowing this contract for basically free now. You know, so I'm only paying 1 borrowing fee to do, well, what's now 3 contracts. If I did any more, 4 contracts, 5 contracts, depending on how many I kind of feel like I want to do now. Or how many you guys want to let me do. Kind of the hard way to get 2 logs on it. Just gonna pick the one up the top if I thought about it first. Actually plopped in nicely. I mean, depending on how many logs we got, we don't really need to, on the second pickup, we don't really need to worry about unstrapping this front load. Put them on. Right, so they're done. So all I need to do now is belt them up. Done. Move this tool to the front. Pack that away. Move the camera. And then, yeah. I've got a choice because I'm actually going to use the road to go up the other way. I can actually offload these before I pick up the others if I really want to. I'm not going to. To be honest, if I'm lucky enough, I may be able to find a clear line straight up to the other logs. If I'm lucky. That's the drop off over there. All that map. I do need to go slightly left. Oh, where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. I got them. I got them. They're over here. So again, we'll move just a little bit. Well, that'll do because we're going to whack them on the front. Right, let's go back a bit. So it's all for the front now, so unpack. Change view. Change to crane mode controls on the Stream Deck. And with the Stream Deck and my Farm Sim stick, totally easy. Go. Yeah, looks like we're getting a 3B. We got one. Oh, only one. Never mind. What we'll do this one because we've only got one. Let's just put you over here. And then drop you from there. That'll do. Because they're a little bit far away, and normally I go up the side of them. Depth perception from here is very kind of janky. You got to kind of. There we go. Yeah. Get a 4B. Yeah, boy. Again, same all the time, guys. Just trying to push them up towards the head of the truck all the time, just to give it that space. And hopefully, what it will do as well, if I whack them against the head, that head bar beam, maybe they'll like be even. So at the moment, obviously, that they're slightly uneven. So if I whack them against the head, maybe they'll be even. Now, although it sometimes does not work in game, it certainly does work in real life. That's exactly what they do. I've watched videos of loggers do this. I'm going to go all 3 here. Careful. Close now. There we go. Drop one, bollocks. Gotta be careful now. Well, I've got to be careful because I might drop the other two. Because remember, I was wide enough to pick up 3. That might fall down into there. Just if I didn't just squeeze it. Up and down. So we're going to try and get this in that hole where we try to get that other one. Oh, okay. You tried to fold on me, did you? That'll do. Didn't work out as good as I wanted to, but that'll certainly do it. Right, I want to get this road over here because that's where the inn is. I mean, I'm heading right towards it at the moment, so I want to head slightly to the right because otherwise there's a fence around the logging yard. And in we go. So with taking the first logging contract with the tool, I managed to complete 3 so far. I say so far, depending on how many you guys want to see, of course. Depending on how many more I do. There we go, another one bites the dust. In fact, let's put these contracts in and let's do some cows, shall we? So, boosh, boosh, boosh. Right then, peoples, we have about an hour and 20 minutes left of stream. What would you like to see? So we have some hoeing, some weeding, some ploughing, some more wood contracts. We do have some harvesting. Carrots. Carrots, and it's not very far away. Okay. Let's accept this one. We've got some of that to do carrots. So totally fine. It's a little bit cheaty, the ones I'm going to use, but hey. I'm going to use a tool that's not really, meant to do this with. I think needs to do it. There we go. Kev, hey. Kev, update on my Austria. About 15 more things to do. That is it. Or map completion. And then bring in trailers, of course. Luckily, Brax came in and helped. So I wasn't on my own the whole time. But break. I did say if you hadn't turned up though that you might have your other half might have not had a good day. I think these have got capacity, so I think I don't need to bring a trailer with me. Back. Yeah, I did say that because you hadn't turned up that your other half might not have had a good day, so just what it is, mate. It's just what it is. I am planning to do SnowRunner tomorrow. I'm planning to do it every other day actually at the moment, just so we get quite a bit closer to finishing it before start of Roadcraft. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Right, which field are we doing with this? Is it done 89? Because it doesn't exactly tell you. Keep going, I get the corner of it. Contracts. Give me a chance to finish this one, dude. There'll be time. This is a route contract at the moment. So give me a chance to do this one. Alright, so down through the middle of this. Turn said harvester on. Lower the head and away we rumble. Hang on. Also, I managed to do all of the tasks in the first map too. So there's no tasks to do in the first map now unless they appear when we start doing the other contracts on the second map. There's 2 fuel lorries over there. We just need to take trucks over there to do what we need to do. It's playing with the mini games, guys. They're all funded by Lumia Points. Bring it up on men like me, because I'm the one you got. If you're wondering why I'm using this new carrots with guys, yes, it is a mod. Because, yeah, there's no way you're, or anybody is, hoovering up carrots this good. In fact, what I probably should have done was brought down a trailer. Because this thing is nearing capacity. I don't know. Well, you want to be late and then all... You can tell Kev's here. Kev's the only one that really presses buttons on a daily basis. Right, I'm going to have to go get a trailer a minute. Hold the line caller. Did I miss you? Always miss you, Kev. Oh, that's the wrong way. This way. Especially when I'm playing SnowRun, I always miss you. I just think we work well together, that's all, you know, when it comes to SnowRunner. I mean, not that Brax doesn't know what he's doing, because he absolutely, definitely does. It's just that when you can speak to somebody and bounce ideas off of them while you're doing other stuff, yeah, it's kind of a good groove that we got going. And all those people who are about to call it a bromance, you're just jealous. Oop. It's full. Wow, how far away was I? Shit. I'd say with 15 tasks, take 2 sessions. And we'll also like so making planning. Yeah, I do like them. You know, try and make the job easier by making a plan. And you know, if I think the job's going to take a little bit too long, then we go right. We'll do this together, and it gets done 3 times as quick. But saying that, Brax was absolute ideal, and he did something that you do all the time, which I didn't bother to do when I went over across the other map. He looked at the map and went, "We're going to need that bridge," and he went and did it while I was trying to get trucks and trailers across to hit the goods up with. You had a hell of a day yesterday, that's true, mate. Is you in general or the other half? Rephrase, we had the day of her, okay. Might have to go. I might have to enter this trailer by the looks of it. This field is getting a lot of yield. I mean, a lot of yield. We're gonna have to do an offload. %, so we might be able to get a little bit more here. We're gonna have to find out where we're offloading to. I reckon by the time we drive up to it and then turn around for the road, it'll fill us. Oh, of course it won't. I need to jump in it and frickin' start it up again. Well. Right, where are we going with this? Oh, we're going back to the farm. Okay, or just below the farm. That's easy. It just had a hospital appointment. Yesterday I had a test. And calls the Turret. Oh, that's a shame, mate. A test for better medicating so she can do more stuff, or? I mean, I'm hoping that's the case, and then obviously, if they can medicate so she can, I don't know, maybe have more good days, it can only be a good thing in the end. I mean, yeah, at the end goal, I suppose, is kind of what really matters. Yeah. It's a shit that she got a reaction because of what they were doing, but I suppose you kind of got to think of the greater good in the end. Yeah. Understandable, dude. Understandable. Skip, how you doing, brother? So, what I'm planning to do with the words, guys, is put them up the top, put the words up the top, down the bottom, and then when I do the jobs, you should be able to see what's going on. In fact, I might be able to quickly do that now because it's all done by, or mainly done by Lumia anyways. If I quickly go into, not there, there, that's the first one. Right, so I go there, I want it to stay in the same place, but I want it to be up the, what? Why won't it let me grab it? Is it because it sees me as being live? Hey class, how you doing, brother? Yep, you're welcome. For some reason, it won't allow me to grab this fucking thing out. Unlock it. There we go. Stupid thing. There we go. No. Right, the chat bot should move up the top now. Right, let's come out of that. Where's the other one? The other one is the event rotator. And put you down the bottom. Close enough. Save. Exit. And the other one is done through OBS, so it's fine. Right. Okay. So OBS. It is. Which one is it? Is it? No. Oh, I need you to go lower, dude. Okay, overlay. Why is it so high? Weird. Oh, Matt. I'm on Tamar now. GG's, dude. Oh, is that why? Let's just do that extra lane. Save that. Where's it appearing now? Boom. Good stuff. Right, there we go. Right, so words are now at the top and the glitch and the rotator is down the bottom. So yeah, let's get on with some shit. That's actually pretty good now because I can actually read what everybody's saying without having to look over iPads and stuff. Even though it's right in the middle of the screen, but hey. I can also move myself back down the bottom in a minute. And the other camera too. That live inside me. I don't want to. I'm drinking. It's been a while since you played FS25. Too tired to set up a wheel now. Thanks, buddy. Right. Let's just move a couple of other bits around. So that one's that. I'll do. And the other one is that. No, not that. What the f I just grabbed out of? Okay. There we go. Right. Get rid of that again. Get rid of that again. Hey. Yeah. Go on. There we go. All done. All sorted. All right. Yeah, to be honest, I kind of keep this kind of game on because it's chilling. You know, after the month we've just had of really, really, really getting those miles for the VTC. Yeah, I think we all needed a kind of game to go to chill out, and this very much does it. Especially the way of me doing this on this map, because it's a community farm map, so I don't need to worry about planning or anything. I come on as a kind of farm hand and just do stuff which needs doing. So I don't even have to think about anything that's going on financially or anything to do with the farm. I just have to come on and earn it money or take care of our own fields. Whereas when I'm playing my own maps, of course, I've got to plan stuff out, make a plan on, you know, what I'm spending, this and that and the other. That's some fast harvesting? Yeah. It's really dark outside. I wonder if it's going to rain. If it thunders and the stream goes off, it's because I've had some bad stuff happen when it thunders over here. It fried my PC last a few years back when it thundered, and the shockproof plug that I was plugged in, when I asked them about compensation, they basically told me to fuck off. And now I don't take any chances. I switch it off. What's that? Matt's just got a fast forward button. Look at the bright side, peoples. It's not harvesting more than the head. Like I've seen some people do this morning. Sorry, minute, but you know that was ridiculous this morning. You know, you had a 3 meter header and you were harvesting 50 meters. I know it's just a chill out map, or anybody says anything, but it just looks ridiculous. Oh, I'm full again. Shit. Wonder if we need any carrots for anything. I reckon we'll be nearly freaking done in a minute. I do need to go for a whiz guy, so I will be switching off the camera in a second, which will let you see the glorious fields and stuff. Yeah. While I quickly have a whiz. Back in 2. Hey, I'm back. And I'm sorry, not sorry about the jump scare. But don't forget, guys, you can do that sort of shit to me anytime you want, really. All you got to do is be prepared to spend a few biddies. If you're on mobile, guys, you'll find them under the light bulb in the bottom of your screen. If you're on PC, you'll have to scroll down a little bit in the About section. That's where all the Lumia stuff is in there. The stuff that's not for channel points or... Thank you. Might lessen that by about one line. Button testing. You know how all the buttons work, dude. Know where you're button testing. Button bashing even for you. So, off the top of my head, Kev, I know we've got some weeding and hoeing that's able to do. I know we've got deadwood. I know we've got log transport to be done. Ooh. And that's just off the top of my head. This won't take very long now. We'll probably be able to get one contract in, maybe. The ideal thing is where the words are now for you guys speaking is that when I'm trucking, like the head of the glass, weeding, ploughing, rock removal. Yeah, there's a cultivating contract. There's a cultivator contract. Rock removal, no. Ploughing, yes. Weeding, yes. So you've got three out of 4 that's able to do. That's just off the top of my head too. No, we don't. Okay, the Earth rocket scientist. You have 5 cultivating contracts. Should have been here at the start of stream, Kev. I could have probably done them by the time the end of this stream's been. I could have probably done them by the time the end of the stream, really. The good thing is, guys, is if I can fill this thing now, I can take this thing back and get rid of what's in here. I can also then take the truck back, and on the way back, Kev can pick or play something that he wants me to play, or wants me to do next. Depending how big the field is, we might not have time for any more. We can certainly get one in. You kiss your car goodnight. Come on, baby, tell me. You must be joking, right? Right. That's everything. Oh, you're cultivating. Okay, I guess I'm cultivating then. Dumbass. it's like you've got no choice, mate. You're going to be cultivating. If I'm picking a fucking thing, you're cultivating, dude. Because I got 5 of them. Well, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be like keep picking freaking cultivating jobs, should you? I know you. I know you can't pick them. It's fine. I know you can't pick them. For anybody that don't know what we're talking about, he's been lucky to be blessed with a few Streamloots packs, and he's bought a couple as well. And any Streamloots pack you get, it's random what cards you get. Completely random. I mean, to get the better cards, you've got to pay for them. The legendaries and that, you've got to pay for them. They don't just appear in given packs. So if you want the better cards, yeah. So that one of the better cards for Farm Sim is if I'm doing a, which will take me forever. If I'm doing a baling contract, I have to do the baling part of it manually. So no bale loaders whatsoever. So literally I have to take a flatbed over, a front loader or something like that and load the bales myself. I can do it, and I can do it really well. Takes me a bit of time, but yeah, I can do it. And that's a legendary. That's something that you have to pay for. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, so nobody else do play a card until that is completed, and then we'll see what time we got left. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's hugging the lamppost. Fuck, dude. There we go. What the fuck are you doing? I think it's stuck. I know we're going in. What? Oh, it's on the freaking. It's on. Can I move? Hang on. Can I move that? Yeah, I can. For that. Yay! Hey, there we go. Jeez. Right, now we get it back out. Okay, we can't offload it from there. Oh, yeah, we can offload it from there. Right. Now we can put the spout away. Drive this back to the farm. It's not that dirty. Very little fuel gone out of it, so I don't need to worry about that. We just need to bring the truck up and end this contract and see what profit we get. And then, yeah, we'll go find the cultivator and then pick a contract. It's like, yes, I've managed to get rid of one of these cards, which I've had forever. Yeah, it's a great mod, guys. This really is a great mod. Does all root crop and a few other bits and bobs as well. You should check it out. I mean, I love this thing. This is a great little bit of kit. A little bit cheaty with the speed it does it at, but, you know. Take this back. This will need refueling. Somebody didn't refuel this when they were using it last. Pay it up for nothing. Yeah, this was not refueled the last time it was used. Told you was kind of cultivating next. Yeah, okay, no problem. I don't mind cultivating. Cultivating's a good job. But I bet you're on the 45. Just got to offload this, refuel it, put it away, and then we'll get the equipment out to do a cultivating job. Then you can pick which one. I mean, it'll have to be a medium or a small field. It can't be a big one at the moment. Maybe we can get another one in, depending on how far we have to travel with it. That's it, buddy. She's the one who kissed the... Guys watching the stream, the words that's coming in from chat, are they a little bit too big? Do they look a little bit too big for you? What I mean, a little bit too big. As in, how much screen are they taking up? I like them where they are. Just want to know whether it's taking up a little bit too much screen. It just feels to me like they're taking a bit too much screen. While I'm offloading them. Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. Like that. Like that. Like that. That's about right. I've altered them. Let's go. Right, let's just put some fuel in this truck and then put it away. And yeah, we'll get the cultivator out and cultivate something. Formula truck racing. We just need to find which shed we're in. I think it's this one. Because there's a water thing in that one. I think it's this one. I think we came out the top, didn't we? Yeah, it's this one. Right, cultivator. Why are we using this one, you might say? Because it requires a big fucking trailer to tractor to fucking pull it. We just need to find the cultivator now. Well, it doesn't anymore, I'll do it, you know, yeah, whatever. Right, cultivator. Big green thing. Hello, where are you? No, it's not over there. It's not over there. Is it down the bottom and I freaking missed it? Is that a cultivator in there? I thought it was green. Didn't tell me when I hook up. Yeah, that's a cultivator. Right. So, Kev. Uh, Cultivating. 33, you can have 46 or 76. So 76, 46, or 33, mate. 76, 46, or 33? 46. Just below the farm. Okay. Let's go! You feel so good, baby. You know, nobody's had any of the cards that require me to sing yet. I'm disappointed. I know you fuckers don't want me to sing, but you know what I mean. Let's take a shortcut because it's straight down here. I think. To the right. To the right, to the right. Everybody to the right. I know it's to the left. Don't panic. I'm not going nuts. Here we are. Here we are, dear. Help is on the way, dear. Two, yeah. Music sound better with you. Come on, turn. I know I'm on that tree, but I just wanted to turn a little bit more. There we go. Beautiful. Like that. That's better. One of the good things with the quad track, guys, it may look a humongous great tractor, but it is very, very maneuverable. Do not be fooled by thinking this thing can't turn. Except for the twin tracks, which like the Challenger one, which you saw me drive earlier in the show. This is one of the tightest turning tractors in the game. know, the case, who else has got one? Hydrate. I just freaking hydrated, dude. You wanted me to hydrate again? You pressed the bloody button, innit? Next time you're doing Nuremberg in the wet, I'll make you freaking hydrate too. It's all right, guys. He doesn't have those sort of buttons. It's fine. Anybody who's now going over to Vortex's channel going, do you have a hydrate? I didn't see that. No, he doesn't. It's fine. This film might actually take me a bit longer than I thought. Are you going to let me finish that corner by whacking the thing up against you or not? Yeah, you are. Beautiful. Do what I want and I want to know I want you. I want a little more. I'm thinking that would be an ideal long angle. Obviously, there's a second headland yet to allow for the turn. Mr. Vane, Mr. Vane. What I might do is carry on up to the corner and then do the second headland from there. Now, what I've started doing is preparing just in case I get, I don't know, maybe the community farm goes on one of these crop destruction runs and activates crop destruction. What I've been trying to do is learning how to properly turn a field round. So when I say properly, I mean work from the inside out, so that when you're planting or doing stuff like that, you end up with your plants or your stuff in the ground without running them over after you planted. And if you do have to run them over after you planted, you've got the right set of tracks or tires or whatever you should have to be able to do the job proper. Because one way you can avoid crop destruction is by having narrow tires on your tractor if they've got wheels on them. The other way is to have tracked vehicle. Don't think it matters as well. I don't quote me on this. I don't think it matters whether you have wide tracks or thin track. What the wider track or thin track, I think that they basically do the same. I want to say, but obviously don't quote me on that one. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is track tires do help with ground depredation. So as you can see, you know, before the cultivator gets to the track where I would have been with the tractor, there's no grooves in the ground. I scroll in. I'm not making any indentations in the mud. Of a tractor. No, it's because of the tracks in the game class. If you use kind of narrow tires or track, it's kind of like you're I don't know missing the plants, as it were. Yes, babe. Or close to. Bye. True, but in IRL, you also have a track in the field where... Yes, you would, yeah. I'll be doing a bit of that on my... on Michigan. So what I plan to do on Michigan, once the precision farming comes out on the 8th of May, I'll work with, okay, I'll put food in the oven in a bit. Need to pay bills, so I'll be coming in to get your phone. Yeah, no worries. Also, when the wife wants her chance of learning a bit of farming and stuff like that, what I plan to do with that Michigan farm is I haven't played with the Nexit pack yet. So what I'm planning to do with that one is that leaves its own track when it plants. So what I'm planning to do with it is that I will stick to those tracks when I'm spraying off or anything like that. So you'll see the tracks in the field a bit more prominent than normal.
Going to see me?
Yeah, it's right. They can't see you. They don't want to see you. Okay, so that's 2 layers done. I know one of the guys that was in with Tav earlier. At the moment, we're most of us are playing like set course competition only. He qualified with his vehicle, and it automatically put him on a level, which is kind of super hard. And I think Tav said to him earlier, you know, because you've qualified in that thing, and you're now getting a little bit better than most of us. You should really go and play iRacing. He was like, yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I do. Don't be mean. Fuck off. I don't want to scare you away. What? I missed a bit there. What the fuck? Face ID's not working. No, it hasn't worked since I put that new screen on. Maybe I need to reinitialize it. But you know the code anyway.
No, I don't.
Let's do this shitty bit up here, and then we'll do the longer bits, and then it shouldn't take half as long once we start doing them, because it's only be like 4 passes. So guys, if you missed it earlier, we actually had to do some weeding in one of the farm fields. So we quickly did that with the herbicide, and then we've been on contracts ever since. Our rice paddies are looking really, really good. Should be ready kind of in the next month or two. I think they're at the stage where they stop taking water. So like after you plant and for the first few kind of rotations, you got to turn the pumps on every so often because they suck the paddy dry. And then in the last 2 months, before they're ready to go, you don't give them water anymore. One, two, three, 4 passes. So what have we got? 37 minutes. So it all depends how quick this one gets done. We might have time to do one more quick cultivating one, maybe. We'll have to see when this one gets done. Like I said, it's only like 4 passes to go. Three, two, one. Maybe 4 passes from here, actually. Just trying to judge it on how wide we're doing to how wide it goes over, but you've got to put into like your calculations that the further away you look, the thinner the lines become. Same as in real life, I suppose. Yeah, listen up. And if you're wondering why there's 2 sets of messages exactly the same on screen, that's because one goes to Twitch and one goes to YouTube. Because I dual stream. Everybody report. It was building up quite nicely over there. I mean, I'm still getting a lot of, we're still getting a few views every now and again, but it's kind of quieting down for me over YouTube. And I don't know. Don't know what to do about the YouTube channel. Really don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can save the output power for definite, not streaming to YouTube at the same time. And then if it does well over on Twitch, I can upload it. That's no problem. That it automatically does that. Although the kind of algorithm that YouTube goes by don't pick up the kind of names I call my my YouTube, my Twitch streams. Right, one more after this, as you can see. I'm hoping that it sort of like goes 0 before I even get halfway down this line. That'd be ideal. And like I say, we could go pick the other. If Kev wants to play another card, I was just about to say. Okay. Which one out of the other two? What was the other two? What was it? 76 and 33? 33 is a bit big, actually. 8, 7 hectares, 7, 9 hectares. So yeah, anyone at 33. That's up north. We're going up north. I will be folding this and heading directly north. I can tell you that, but not just so that we're close. I just hope Mr. H or Calvin watching. I think this is the field that I just weeded. And himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. Where am I? In conjunction to where that is. I need to go slightly to the right. And when we hit the road, the road goes right up to it. So when we hit this road, the road goes right up to it. Oh, hail damage on that. Oh, I don't know what that is. Sugar beet, maybe? And hail damage on it. Hail damage on this one, too. Means that'll have to be ploughed out before being reused. Because we're going to eat pizza. Probably not. Probably not. Grab a flight on Venga Airways. If you've never been to Ibiza, guys, go at least once. You don't have to go to clubs or anything like that. You know, if you stay away from the two main towns, it is gorgeous for your hotels anyway. Obviously, travel into the two main towns to have a look around during the day. And yeah, I guarantee you'll have a great time. The island does have a massive swimming pool kind of complex, which is down near the airport. It is glorious. It's a glorious little island. In the rain. So guys, this is probably going to be the last job of the day, or the last contract of the day. I'm so glad it's finally cooled down. Dude, it's going to heat up again. You know, it's not summer yet. It's spring. It's going to be hotter. Yeah. We just had a flash of what's to come. I know, but it's still good. It's like 14 degrees, not too hot, not too cold. I don't know. It was pretty cold to me. I've had to turn the fan off. So I'll get that in a minute. All right, that's headland number one. So guys, we'll be here at least till we complete this, and then put fuel in it, clean the cultivator off, and yeah, well then we'll find somebody to raid out too. Don't forget, guys, those of you watching over here on Twitch, don't forget to go over to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. It's just like hitting the follow button here on Twitch, and it does so much for me as well. And if while you're there, you can comment and thumbs up the video, that would be great as well. And if you don't know where the YouTube channel is, guys, let me show you. It's right there. And because I'm playing Farm Sim, guys, if you're planning to get your Farm Sim stuff from Giants on checkout, if you could put my code in MadMat, which would be much appreciated. I get nothing from it except kudos. And if I get enough kudos, you never know, they might just make me bronze partner, and then I get to know things 3 or 4 days before you do. Yes, sometimes I won't be able to tell you unless they tell me I can tell you. It's like an amnesty for like a couple of days before or whatever. But yeah. And sometimes I get to trial stuff before you guys as well. If I can reach bronze partner. But it means you guys have got to spend some pennies over there on Giant Software. And don't forget, like I say, use my code MADMAT at checkout. They've got a brand new racing game coming out pretty soon. So check that out. I think the price is going to be about £45, something like that. Pre-order. I actually saw some people testing out in their kind of studio area last week, and I don't know whether, as long as they fix what the guys found, it'll be fine. If they haven't, then as a guy who's just started racing simulators, and knowing what some vehicles are supposed to feel like, it's going to be missing some bits by what was being said. And not in a good way. But of course, we're all waiting for that that day when it comes out and people are trying it. I say people are trying it. Proper race sim gamers are trying it. Then we'll actually know what it's like. And of course, don't just take one person's word for it unless you trust what they're saying about the game. You know, make sure you go around, shop around, see what everybody's saying about it. You know, before you part with your money, maybe. Or you take your chance and go for it straight away, you know? And like I say, if you are going to go for it straight away, whack in my code and pick me up while you're doing it. I don't know whether it'll work for that game, but, you know. Giant Software Partner, I would have thought. I knew you want to say. I can qualify the remarks which I've just said about the new game, because one person was asking one of the graphical designers about traction control and ABS, I think it was, and he said, how comes it feels so janky? You know, is it finished? And he was like, well, kind of yes. So, you know. And then in a latter part of the video, it's like, oh, it feels all right. And it's like, you just said it wasn't. And the interview was after you tested a few cars. It made some people suspicious that was watching the video at the same time as me. And I was watching it alongside a very well-known YouTuber who has done a lot of not only sim racing but real racing. So I was watching it alongside Jimmy Broadbent, and he was watching this and going, "Really? And how can you say that 1 minute and then 2 seconds later go, oh, it's fine. It's, you know, it's all right now." It just made everybody that was watching at the time really, really suspicious about what was going on that day, because a lot of people were saying the same things, and all of a sudden they changed their mind and went back the other way. it's almost like they heard of what was going on and grabbed the mode and went, make sure you big it up and we'll do stuff for you. Food is in, Molly has been fed, all you need to do is dish up. Well, thanks, all I need to do is dish up. Why? No, I'm not going to say it. You can see what it's going to be like, guys, if she's on the same farm as me while I'm streaming. It's going to be a nightmare, that's what it's going to be. Even worse, if she joins the VTC, imagine that. Imagine that, if she joins the VTC, I'll be above her in rank. She'll be a mere driver, I'm a rep. Yeah, you're probably right, Kev. Well, you say that. She will up to a certain point of view. Well, when you shout shit in, you will get heard. I saw the sign. I saw the sign. So I think I've made about 80,000 a day, which is a good. It's a good day on the farm if I can make 80,000. Yeah, exactly right. She'll listen to me until she knows what she's doing, and then she won't. To be honest, if she ever comes on the community farm and I've told her to do something the wrong way round, and then like Tab or Mr. H gets her to do it another way round, and she learns that way, she's probably better off doing the way they've told him to do, because they know more about it than I do. I just do what I do. I just have my set ways of doing it, and yeah, I'm learning to do it the other way, but it takes time. It's like yeah, I'm stuck in my ways. What am I doing? It's in this one, dickhead. Right, let's take the goods back to the farm and then put the stuff away. And yeah. That will confuse me, people telling me different ways. Not really. I'll tell you the simple way of doing the stuff, and they'll tell you the correct way of doing it. Because obviously we do it slightly differently to what I do to what they do. We do on here for the fields. It's more work, but when there's a lot of people on this farm, obviously we can go through the jobs for the field a lot faster. Whereas if I'm doing it on my own, then it'll be the simple way. No. There's a simple way to take care of your fields, and a more and a slightly complicated way, which you need to do more work. But a lot of it is just look at what the thing's telling you to do. So when you look at the map, it tells you what the field needs, and it's just a case of learning what you're looking for and doing what the field needs. Because if you're doing fields, that's exactly what you're doing. You know, if the field needs this, you do it, and that allows the whatever you're growing to grow more. Filling up. Yeah, it is. The more work, the better, because that's why you keep. Yeah, that's what that was. Oh, yeah. There's endless amount of work to do on farming. Endless. You know, depending how you want to play the game, there's endless work to do. Right. Let's put this thing away. Let's get loud. What have we got for damage? 3% on the tractor. That's nothing. We got to take the tractor back down the bottom as well, so we and park it up beside Mr. H's tractor. Oh, slowly, Matt. Slowly. Can't just blast this thing home. There we go. This is the way I told Atriana to do reversing, because she was struggling with reversing this sort of smaller trailer, shall we say, because they're more reactive to what you're doing. And I sort of said, use one of these, because it's that you've got more control over your trailer with it, and just take it very, very slowly and watch the trailer. Don't watch where your tractor is, watch the trailer, and you'll get it. So there's Mr. H's tractor, the red one. Oh, babes, have you seen this? He's like, what? Have you seen Mr. H's disabled badge? That's not the. Let me just move this. Oh, turn on. Another one now. And there's this disablement pass on the window. Yeah, we don't call him Mr. 20 inches for nothing. But yeah, guys, that's the community farm for today, I'm afraid, because we've run out of time. We've got no more time to do anything today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed yourselves. We're going to put you on the ending screen. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for joining us today. Absolutely wonderful to see you all, as always. We'll be snow running tomorrow. Hopefully Kev's available. You shouldn't be part of that then. I was part next door, it's fine. But yeah, you guys on YouTube, thank you very much, and we'll see you again tomorrow for some SnowRunner. Don't forget, it's full crossplay multiplayer, and no matter if you got the map or not, you can still come and join me, because I'm hosting and I have the map pack. But yeah, we shall see you tomorrow, peoples. Toodles! You guys on Twitch, hang fire. We shall be raiding out very, very shortly, as soon as the guys